Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabans. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment. When we give you guys the fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And folks, we got a show here for y'all today. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. Well, it looks like Stephen A. Smith is going through his perennial I don't give a F about LeBron. I'm going to call it like I see it, and it is what it is, right? We all know every 5 or 6 months, Stephen A. Smith kind of goes on this stretch where he just starts going at LeBron, man. He starts calling him out, you know, saying things that most people think about him. He just recently even spoke about the fact that LeBron should have taken notes on how Carmelo Anthony is rearing his son. I think it's Kiyan Anthony on his journey to the NBA. He should have taken notes from what he's doing. And, you know, it's just been one thing after the other, So what happened? Yesterday, day before yesterday, because yesterday was Thanksgiving and there were no games. So day before yesterday, there was a game that the Lakers played against the San Antonio Spurs, okay? Now, going into that game, I felt that the Lakers were going to win that game. And as a matter of fact, that's what happened. And they got the victory in a pretty much meaningless way. Now, they're talking about this on ESPN, and they're doing like a rundown, right, on some of the games that transpired throughout the night. So they get to the Lakers, and Molly Karam doing the ESPN's bidding, Clutch Sports bidding. She dresses up the topic like, you see, LeBron had another triple-double, and it is amazing. Stephen A. Smith, did you see it? We got to know what you think about it. What did you think about this wonderful, amazing, magnificent, stupendous moment? And Stephen A. Smith goes, yeah, it was all right. But LeBron was up there pretty much stat pad. And I'm like, yo, this dude is not playing with LeBron James. He not playing with son right now. But before we even get into what Stephen A. Smith had to say, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, PrizePicks. PrizePicks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports with over 10 million members. PrizePicks makes it easy to get real money action on the sports and players you love. You pick more or less on at least 2 for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. For example, this week on PrizePicks, I'm looking at the upcoming NBA schedule and selecting Stephen Curry for more than 29 points and Kevin Durant for more than 27 points and Anthony Davis for more than 12 rebounds and Luka Doncic for more than 8 assists. If you're like me and you like to play it safe, you'll love PrizePicks' new feature, Flex Plays. It's the safest way to play. You can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. Plus, you can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. On top of this, PrizePicks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money as quick as in 15 minutes. So download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on PrizePicks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is play exactly what he said. It's a very short clip, only about a minute or so. And then want to come back and really get into the meat and potatoes of today's show. Take a listen to what Smith had to say here. Stephen A. Smith had to say here.
Let's go out west now, where LeBron showed you AJ nothing but a number. The Lakers snapped their 3-game losing streak as LeBron notches 6th triple-double of the season and his 9th triple-double at age 39. All other players in NBA history have 1 triple-double combined after turning 39 years old. Stephen A. I mean, the king.
It's nice. Nice to see. LeBron James is approaching 40. He'll be 40 next month. The man is sensational. We know this. My problem is that I'm not seeing a good Lakers basketball team, which means that we're reduced to LeBron stat pattern. That's what we're reduced to because the rest of the team won't show up and play. I'm not talking about Anthony Davis, who's an MVP candidate, by the way. Not talking about him. But where is this defense? Particularly in fast break. They're the second worst defense against fast breaks in the National Basketball Association. You know what that means, Molly? That means cats ain't hustling back on defense. Now, I'm not going to expect that from a LeBron James who's approaching 40. But, I mean, again, I'm glad that D'Angelo Russell was put to the bench because he just plays like he's on cruise control most of the time. This guy, Jared Vanderbilt, when the hell is he going to get healthy and get back on the court?
So you heard what Stephen A. Smith had to say. Now, let me first of all kind of kind of just talk about what he's referring to. So the Lakers ended up beating the Spurs 119-101 by 18 points, right? And I just want to give you guys the breakdown of the game. So in the first half, all right, the Lakers went into the half with an 11-point lead, 58-47. At that point, LeBron had 4 points, but AD had 10, Anthony Davis had 7, Rui Hachimura had 11. We get to the third quarter, all right? I want you guys to pay attention to this carefully. The Lakers dropped 37 to the Spurs 30. So now it means what? The Lakers went in with 11 plus 4, so now they're up 15 going into the fourth quarter. Pretty much beating the living hell out of them. In the third quarter, Rui had another 3, LeBron had another 4, so I think by this point he's at 8 points, AD had another 12. And the Lakers have a 15-point lead. We get to the fourth quarter, all right, and then what happens? LeBron realizes, man, I got to get my stats. So Rui plays 3 minutes, AD plays 4 minutes, Dalton Connect, who's a bench player, plays 6 minutes, and Austin Reeves plays 9. LeBron plays 9 minutes. All the other major starters pretty much didn't play any minutes with the exception of Austin Reeves. LeBron plays 9 minutes. And in these 9 minutes, he goes out there and scores 8 points. AD scored no points. Okay, 8 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, just to finish off the game with 16, 11, and 10. So LeBron knew, man, I needed to get my stats, because had he not played much of the fourth quarter, he would have probably finished that game with around 10, dare I say 12 points. So he went out there, got his stats, got the triple-double, so Molly Karam can open up that segment with, oh, LeBron had a triple-double, and his followers will be over there beating their meat with a bucket of honey, looking at his highlights, talking about, oh, LeBron, James, right? They'll be over there losing their damn minds. So that was what he was referring to about stat pattern. But I want to get to the larger conversation around this. The fact that Stephen A. Smith said that lets me know that he is aware of the chatter surrounding LeBron, which is LeBron is a notorious stat padder. No one can stat pad better than LeBron James. And LeBron has figured out that if I can find a way to get my stats, whether we win or we lose, I will be able to get people to not point fingers at me. And he exposed this truth about himself after the Miami Heat lost in the finals against the Mavs. During that summer when LeBron was getting roasted and toasted wherever he went, he had a shirt that said, check my stats. So even though he collapsed in the finals, LeBron was still walking around the summer like, I'm still that dude because look at my stats. So LeBron is a all-time stat padder. That's pretty much what he's been doing for the last 3 years. Stat padding. Get the all-time scoring record. I think there was another one he did. Was it assists or something like that? He got another one, right? And he's figured out that a way for me to deceive the fans is, oh, I'm just going to go out there and get my stats. And whenever we're having a conversation, for example, of the ineptitude of the Lakers, his fans can always point at 2 things. 1, his age, and 2, look at his numbers. This is how LeBron does it. So for the fact that Stephen A. Smith is basically exposing this dirty little trick of his, shows you that, like, yo, Stephen A. Smith ain't playing with LeBron. He is not playing with LeBron James. He ain't playing with him. So I thought that was pretty telling. So what I want to know from you guys, do you think Stephen A. Smith was hating or he was keeping it funky with that particular segment? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. Catch you on the next show. Peace.